was in 2015, and I met this girl at church. Like I met her at church, and
Our first solid relationship was churchy.
yeah, at a church convention. She and from the country because she was from Britain, and we were sitting here playing drums and everything. You know, yes, I can do something to the international. Did I not feel like I had a penis at that
Yeah, no.
Like,
I mean,
in that moment,
in that moment you like that.
yes, I know how it feels. Yeah. And then she kept on whispering in my ear.
Yay!
Like you're lying. You understand this?
Oh my God! I'm gonna say it.
Hella nice, oh my God me feeling nice. Painted a picture my paradise. I can see it through his holy eyes as he hold my hand while we walking nice. We figure skating through this whole thing. Got all y'all on the scene. Now look at me go for my dreams. I'm rising, I'm shining, I'm really living up to my name. Langi the sun, ain't nobody gonna touch me, but best believe when I'm out you're gonna feel me.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back.
What's up? Welcome to Stud Bros.
The Stud Bros Podcast.
Yes. Oh yeah. Jesus, man. I feel like I'm gonna get it. Like,
yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna get it. Like I'm gonna get it.
It's gonna get us somewhere. But guys, welcome to the Stud Bros Podcast.
Yeah, boy.
Episode 2.
Let's cheers to that.
Exciting. Cheers, my friend. Also, I think it would be very fun if every time people watch this, like grab a drink and they drink with us.
Yeah.
You know, like a drink moment
I
type
mean,
thing. Get
even
home.
if we are
and
making
wind away.
alcoholics out of you,
No!
it's fine.
Guys, one half of this duo is a sober person, okay?
I mean,
You can decide which half. You know, it's obvious which half is the sober one. It's very, very obvious. It's the one who doesn't fucks with baddies.
who can?
So guys, welcome to episode 2.
Welcome
To episode 2. And today,
Yes.
what are we talking about? Where do we start?
Oh
Where do
man.
we start?
Today we are talking about first relationships as fully queer, deep women. Yeah, first relationships,
Yeah.
heartbreaks,
No.
first times.
People are gonna think I hate baddies because my first genuine heartbreak was with a baddie.
It's fine. It is fine. It is fine. I think it's better to be, like hurt by a baddie. Which better, like by a baddie than just in jail. Your first time in just in jail.
I'm so stressed.
No, guys, like, now please, if you're gonna come for me, it's fine. But I like what I like. Like, I like
You're
what I like.
committed, standing on business.
Very
So
much,
first relationships,
Like, very much committed.
first heartbreak,
Yes.
and first sexual encounter.
Yeah, for our first times, like when our first time. Yeah, our first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You go first.
No, I always go first.
Okay,
I
should
feel
I go
like I
first?
always go first. So what we'll do is you'll share your first relationship, then I'll share
First
mine,
relationship.
and then you'll share your first heartbreak. Because sometimes, guys, the first relationship you had is not your first heartbreak, right?
Yeah, no, I've
Yeah.
had so many heartbreaks
That are
before.
not the first,
Yeah,
and before
yeah.
the first solid
Leading up
relationship.
to my
Relationship. It's my
It's yeah. But I feel like I've always had like the relationship just fire. I've never had like
me too.
flings, like yeah, no. I've never really been that person that believes in multiple partners at once. Like, oh, I'm dating and I'm
After
cheating.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's what pay. I don't say things. Okay,
Too
first
much.
relationship
Too
as
much
a lesbian woman who's like solid. Like you knew or not.
Like, yeah.
Lesbian, I love
Yes.
hands.
Yes.
What did that relationship look like?
I say, what who the Satan is all their feet guys, I hate flies with all my life. Like, I hate.
You didn't start that.
I hate.
It will always happen.
Like I hate flies, guys. Yo, I know
Stressful.
I'm fly,
But you ain't a
hate-
fly.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
You're a fly to hate flies.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway,
Pretty
yeah.
much. My first relationship happened after matric. Yeah, after matric. I was 20 years old when I went to my first relationship. Though I did try. Like I did try. Like asking girls out and like expressing my feelings, my love for them. Like I did all those things. And funny enough is that I would still be the person that I am now in relationships with those people that I was not in relationships with.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would do all the romantic things because I've always wanted to be that kind of,
Yeah, you wanted to be the present person in a relationship.
Yeah. Like, and happy I feel like I got in Kavatili because I would show too much of myself even before I was in.
Oh.
And sometimes people would take advantage of that. Like receive, and then be like, no,
I have nothing to give.
Like, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
Hey, that's so sad.
It's sad, dog.
That's so sad. I've fallen
Yeah.
prey to that as well.
Yeah. So with me, man, relationships were like that. But the first ultimate relationship that I was in was in 2015, and I met this girl at church. Like I met her at church, and
Our first solo relationships were churchy.
yeah, at a church convention. That's how I met her at our
Guys, go to
annual
Go to
church. Yes,
I
but
strongly
I wouldn't.
But I don't recommend church hands.
Like, yeah.
But go to church.
I mean, church hands are good. They go.
Okay.
But I wouldn't recommend dating in church.
Okay,
In
that's
your
fair,
immediate
that's fair.
church. It's not. Yeah.
It doesn't give.
It doesn't.
Okay,
Like,
so you guys met?
yeah, we met. It was the district convention was in Davidton. I went there with this friend of mine there, who's also a stud. So we got there, and when we got there, it was like.
That's doing this.
Yeah. So we got there. When we got there, I mean, I saw the girl. She was like one of the people who was responsible for getting us accommodation because they were the ones that were hosting.
Sure.
So yeah, she got us accommodation and everything. And funny enough, my friend was the one who was checking her out. I wasn't checking her out. We got there and there were multiple girls, like girls from our country
Yeah.
and
Oh,
girls
nice.
from Swaziland as well, because that's our district convention.
Yeah.
2 countries make up
Okay.
district.
Okay.
So fine, I was madly in love with this girl.
Not in love.
In love. Like I've always been.
Head first.
Yes.
Okay.
It's always been me. So there was this
Yeah.
girl. She was sitting in front. She and the people from her country, because she was from Swaziland, né?
Okay.
And we were sitting here playing drums and everything.
International.
Yes, I can see some data in international man, But yeah, so like that girl, man, she was there, she was hot, she was fire, and she always had like those golfers, from our church, from her region, circuit, and it had her name.
Ooh.
Her name. I was like, every single time I sit down, I'm like,
Yeah, okay, but when you're gonna put her on the list.
yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
Name dropping. One thing about Langi,
Yeah.
she will name drop, but it's fine.
But yeah, no, with her, man, we still have a dope relationship.
Oh, that's
you know?
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, she's engaged or she's married. No, I'm not sure.
So, okay.
Yeah, to a guy. Of course. it be like that. Like it always be like that, you know?
It really be like that.
Yeah. So fine, man. The name, Piwe. Piwe. So her full name is Piwe. Piwe was on her golfer, and I'm like, this girl's fire, dog. So I would tell my friend, I'm like, this girl is everything. And she'd be like, you know what? This is literally Thursday. The convention is gonna end on Sunday. There are people who are still to arrive.
So don't put all your eggs in one
Yeah,
basket.
and I was like, nah, dog. I was like, this one is the one. Like, I'm not moving. She's the one. And yeah, man. Funny things went by, and oh man, the most embarrassing thing happened. The most embarrassing thing happened. So we were sitting, right? We were just next to like an object, like a wooden object.
Okay.
So people would just come and charge their phones there.
Sure.
Because there was like electronicals and everything there. So fine. This one time she comes, and I was sitting there with my friends, and she's coming to charge her phone, or was she coming to fetch her phone? I don't remember, but I remember her like coming there, and then I don't know, guys, I don't know. I don't know.
I am so stressed.
Oh my god, like I don't
Stressed
know.
on your behalf. I don't know what happened.
Like I don't know what in me was like, do what you did. But here was, I stretched out my hand and then I grabbed hers, and I swear in my head I was like, hello. In my head I was like, hello, hi, like you're so gorgeous. Like in my
your
head.
Yeah.
But in reality it was just like like I was like, for 10 whole seconds I was like, I swear I kept saying hi in my head.
Like you were talking.
In my head I'm talking to this girl, but I was like, and then she did the most awkwardest thing ever. She was like, and then she took her phone and then she gave.
You're stuck here, bro.
Dude, I was like,
God.
and my friends laughed at me.
God, I would have laughed at you.
Dude, like,
God.
man, that was the first time in my whole entire life experiencing something like that ever again. And I think subconsciously, right there and then, I decided that I'm not going to ask people out.
Not doing that.
Like, I'm not doing that. Yo, bruh. And then fast track the whole convention. My friend and this girl that I ended up dating were doing things. They were making out and stuff like at the convention. And after the convention, we thought they were gonna date, right? But it's yeah.
But anyway.
But
yeah.
But then she had someone she was into.
Oh, that wasn't
The girl she was making out with. She also had like her awkward moments. Like I could speak with the girl that she was into. The girl would come, would sit,
But you guys were young, I understand.
Yeah, would share notes with that girl. I would talk to her.
Yeah.
But when the girl was sitting here, she couldn't speak to the girl. Like she would just sometimes leave. And I'm like,
guys, y'all were dating the same person?
Yeah.
Doing heavy.
Yeah, and then fine after the convention, me and the girl from the accommodation, we were talking because we had her numbers by virtue of us needing contact, you know, like when we were there. So fine, we spoke after the convention, and automatically it kind of felt like a relationship, and then that's just how it gradually.
Guys, can we also discuss how sometimes we just find ourselves dating, like it's not anyway. But I
feel like with most of my relationships, it just fell into place. Like it just fell into place.
We can feel but
yeah.
For me, like as the person that I am now, like it's not a real thing, guys. Like we can't do
you
that.
want to say,
like we need to be able to say, yeah, for me that's a very important thing, and I find different. It's important now. I used to date someone who told me where to get off, and I was like, no.
Oh,
you're not gonna call me babe.
Story.
You ain't gonna call me babe. I
heard like that girl was like, no, you wait, no. When
right? And so that kind of like opened up my mind to say,
but
actually that's fair.
Yeah, that's
like you want to be very clear.
Like that's like a boss move.
You want to be very clear. Yeah, to be like, whoa, sir, hang on, reel it back. I like you. But not like that. You better be intentional with me. And so, like for me, that experience kind of taught me, to be very intentional with someone. Like, dog. And
I think it's
I want you for real, and I want us to have a defined relationship, and this is what that looks like.
Yeah.
So, as a side note, that's something I think a lot about. For me, I mean, I shared about this in episode 1, just a little. But my first relationship, like it was very short-lived. But my first relationship
with a girl
was, I mean, the one I had in high school was a relationship, right?
But do you think it counts when you're like that young?
I mean, it counts. But it doesn't. High school doesn't count. But yeah, so in my first year, like I said, I met this person, she was dope. Yeah, we met at the church convention.
Convention.
Like we saw each other over the weekend,
Yeah.
and then I ended up having lunch at dinner with her house.
Oh wow.
No, Habo. So I was with my spiritual
You're
men.
moving so fast.
Listen, no. During the weekend when we met.
Okay.
So it was a weekend thing. I was with my spiritual mentor at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So my spiritual mentor and her mother were spiritual sisters. So they were being mentored by the same person, right? So the woman that mentored them was based in Durban, right? So she came for the conference.
Okay.
So while she was there, we had dinner at the host of the conference. So her mom was hosting the conference.
Okay.
Actually.
Oh.
So she was the overseer, the host of the whole thing.
Nice.
And then my spiritual mom was close people with her. So it was a dinner, we ended up there. So obviously, I had to all about like excuse as kids.
What's that low?
And then she gave me her number. I texted her, hey. So I think we had some banter about like breakfast, something stupid like that. Like, oh my god, I love oats, whatever, something like that.
Oats.
Oats.
Shit. You're hooked as fuck.
But oats is still the most filling.
I mean, it's dope.
Okay.
I like the I put cremora in mine, and then I sometimes like add milk and cremora, which I like that combination.
Yeah,
it's
so
dope, man.
It's a vibe.
Yeah,
you can have
it
it
is
with
a
honey.
vibe.
You can have it with bananas. Like you can explore.
Bananas, but
One of my siblings used to have it with peanut butter. Like you can.
Apparently,
play with it.
Invest also does that.
Oh.
With peanut butter, like I don't.
That is a lot.
Like it's a lot.
Peanut butter is, guys. That thing is a lot. Can I tell me peanut butter? It's the most driest thing. I'm coming.
Not
But that's
right.
called You can't eat peanut butter without a drink, guys. No matter what kind of bread you're having it with.
I can actually.
Oh my god.
Why not drinking in a the peanut cup or just plain?
Either way. No matter which one I'm having, guys, eat the right peanut butter anyway.
Shit, not dry. Okay, but it dry again.
Heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have this chat about whatever. Start talking, and then like I said, she's like, no, I'm coming back from Bumalanga. I'll pass by Victoria and come see you. I'm like, yes. A couple of days plus we were hosting. There was an event we hosted at my res. She's like, oh, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And she pulled through. I pulled some strings. And she stayed for like a couple of days. And so that was like my first relationship. It's like, I guess I don't think we dated that long because Christian guilt was showing me
how long.
I don't know, man. Like I don't think it was long because by the end of the year we were not dating.
Wait, but like it was a couple of months, right? Like
maybe like a couple of months, maybe a month. Nobody knows.
Oh wow.
Maybe guys, it was a long time ago.
Okay.
This is what 2024.
I still remember mine, dog.
Guys, enough, Jola. Even in my first year.
Yeah.
Oh, shame.
No, mine was close to 8 months. And how it
that was solid. But you guys are long distance, oh my god.
Yeah, we were long distance.
Like the whole relationship?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And you know what?
You guys never kissed?
No, we did.
Oh, okay.
We did. We're getting there. I can't we said we're gonna talk about.
So that's the first
like
relationship.
It's the first, and sometimes I can see myself, and I can see how I'm like a patient person. That relationship really tested me, and how I begezzelled in that relationship.
Don't begezzell, guys.
It says a lot about me.
Don't begezzell.
You know that that girl had so many red flags, like they were flapping inside of like in front of my face, like child.
I have so much to say about that. I'm also like that.
Yo, but bruh, people would tell me like, no.
This man doesn't love you.
No, bruh. So like fine, I dated her. So the relationship was okay. I mean, I felt her. For the most part of it, I felt, not the most part, but I felt some part I felt her presence. I felt, but that relationship had so many weird shit. Like it had a lot of weird shit. For starters, she lied to me about her age. Here I was thinking that I'm dating someone that was like 2 years older than me. At that particular moment from high school, I was a person who had this mentality that I don't want to date younger. Like I don't want to date someone that is younger than my youngest cousin.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah, because for me it's
what
like,
are we doing?
Yeah, like one is and then I'm gonna date, So I didn't want to date younger. So I was like, okay, fine. She's 2 years older than me. It's fine. That's decent. I mean, 22, 20, it's not bad. You know? So fine, we went. We dated. I know.
It's really a thing.
We dated. Then there was a time when I went to a house after like service where they had like something hosted by the Wesley Guild. So fine, I was there. And then when I was there, I was chilling with her sister. So we'd be having a conversation, and I'm like, how old are you? And the sister's like, I'm 24. And I was like, if you're 24, how, like, what's the age gap between you and your sister? Like, when she said it, like, it was like the math was not mathing.
Wasn't mathing.
It wasn't. In that moment, right there and then, I calculated, I'm like, if this person I see a ukapkana, automatically that means this person is like 9 to 10 years older than me. And that's how I found out. And the funny thing is that every single time we would get to a house, you know those magnets they used to put on the fridge?
Okay, never mind.
We'll get there. Like, you know those magnets? Like,
yeah.
That is the photos you take in school.
Yes.
And
yeah.
She had that from her high school, and it was from her matric year. So basically, it was going to expose.
Yeah.
No, every single time we got to her house, she would run to the refrigerator and take it off. Like literally, she would do that all the time. I don't know why. I do not know why at that moment I was like, nah, this relationship is
Iffy fishy.
Nah.
Iffy fishy.
She would run there, take that magnet, calendar, photo, thingamabob, and put it in her bedroom. So I couldn't tell how old I couldn't tell how old she was. But she didn't look her age.
Okay, so that's a
Yo!
One day,
dude,
women will kill us.
They will. Like, she didn't look her age, and bruh. Then, like, when I calculate, I'm like, damn, this person was here 10 years.
Crazy.
But that is not.
You were still invested.
Mamela,
Baba committed more. Baba umama okoto. Ubegezelayo.
Kadula.
Okay.
Kadula Morene.
What's our key?
Kadula. Yo, bruh, and as the relationship went, this person was like, she lied to me. She said she works Go YFM, and she's one of the DJs Go YFM. Did I not believe that girl? Did I not believe that girl? Sometimes on the phone call, she would be like, hey baby, I'm busy mixing for an event, and then there's music playing in the background, and then
we impressed me.
DJ YFM. You don't let me DJ your YFM. No. And it's weird how her show was in the AM, like 4 AM.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'd like stay up just to listen to
Would you hear her?
No, like
I actually used to have a talking stage with
Dude.
like a hand that was on radio.
Dude.
So hot. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm always waking up, and then when I'm like I'm up, I want to listen. I want to listen to your show. Give ma.
Oh, okay, it's not Jola.
Hey, what about Jola?
No.
The most Sorry.
It's not Jola, guys.
It's not Jola. But yeah, man, I would wake up in the AMs, try to listen to a show. Next time she's like, no, baby, it had to be cancelled because this person.
Every time you were listening.
Like every single time I listened to it, and I believed it.
No, guys, no.
I believed her.
Save me.
But that is not the what do they call it? the cherry
The
on
cherry
top.
on top. What was the cherry on top?
The cherry on top is that as the relationship progressed, this girl said she had breast cancer. Jesus Christ.
No, guys. No way.
She had breast cancer. Dude, like I would wake up.
I want to hold myself in fetal position each Tuesday because why?
Dude, like I would wake up in the AM, pray for this girl. And on top of that, there are other people who are present in the picture, her friends. There's one who shares the same name as
Okay.
like in Nomalanga. These are characters, by the way. These are not real people.
No!
Later on in the stage, these are characters. There's Nomalanga, there's Lebu, there's Lebu. These people sometimes would call, and in the AMs, there was this one. Nomalanga she's like an older person, like in her 40s maybe. She lost her husband and her twin children in a car accident.
I need to know this time. Like just like as someone who can give me stories to write for.
Oh my!
You know, like
did I not believe that? Did I not believe that? I stayed in that relationship. Nomalanga would call me in the AMs and be like, "Sana wami unjani?" Because she's closer. I said, "Hey, Sana wami wait." I believed her. Like I believed, and then Lebu was in an abusive relationship with this guy.
Wait, how are these people calling you?
They are all part of
her life.
Yeah, they are friends.
So like she has different numbers for these people.
Yes.
Guys.
And then I would believe her because Lebu had like she had like a deep tone voice, and I have a weakness for that. And her Zulu was really deep. And this girl that I dated, Kim Xhosa, like real. And then Nomalanga is also Xhosa, but the voices are different. So I don't know.
Like your brain, obviously, because you're a good person, you're not thinking that you're being manipulated or like.
Exactly. But this girl played me, guys. She played me, and then there was this one time when she came, because I wanted her to like meet my family. So like I told my family the whole thing, you know. But my sister was like, this is this is some weird ass shit. This is a lie, you know. But
wait, what did you tell your sister? Because I feel like there's gaps in the story. You might as well tell us the story. So by the time you wanted to meet your family, right? What's happening? What have you met? All of these characters, these friends. What's been happening? Like
I've never met
the relation,
the characters. I've only seen
just talking on the phone, and there's pictures. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So now you're ready for this person to meet your family. How long are we in the relationship?
Maybe 6.
Okay, cool.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 6 months right there. So fine. She lied to me. She was like, I'm on the way from Sun City because she had like a show there. She's like, I'm on
as a DJ.
As a DJ, a very well paid DJ. What is what DJ?
Hey,
DJ. Yeah, she.
I don't know if I don't like her or I respect her. I don't know.
Same.
Because to carry like a storyline, that's a commitment. You're committed to the story for 8 months.
Dude.
So she's DJing in Sun City and
yeah, so she was gonna come from the I don't know which route she was using, but she was gonna come there and then like just spend the night, you know, and then Abatamaya Ayahai.
Okay, cool.
So, dude, I told my mom. My mom cooked. Like when she cooked, I was like, please, like remember that there's this figure coming. Understand?
Mubale.
Dijo. Bro, I hate you. So I literally, and you know what the fucked up thing is? I would be talking to her. She's like, yeah, I'm passing that guy. Like I'm
a responsible partner. I'm on my way to you. I'm coming.
And she did the same thing one time when I was with my friends in Joburg. Like,
wait, let's finish this one.
Okay.
She didn't arrive.
No, she didn't arrive. But then we had like a 7-word service.
Yeah. Service around Easter.
Yeah. Sure. So. But then there was a service. I'm not quite sure in the guy. So she came. She came to Batuango second. So she came. And this girl, my mom and my sister were also at the service. They came. So like every single time this girl would just talk to us, like she said that she went for chemotherapy?
Yeah.
She went.
She
went for chemo.
You guys,
dude, like she went for chemo, so her breast was sore. Like every single time we hugged, she was like, "Ow." Like she was, like even my mom hugged her, like till today, my sister still does make fun of me because of that. Cause like even when my sister hugged her, she was like, oh. So then I was like, okay,
guys, I don't have an elaborate story like this. Like oh my god.
Then I was like, guys, please, let's go pizza.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
Yo, bro. Dude.
Mama,
man. But even that was not the worst thing she did.
What's okay?
Dude, like, I met, like, there was this one time I got a phone call and I was supposed to, like, the character Nomanaga called me and was like, because she was epiphany. Don't know.
I need this man as a storyteller. How can you maintain 3 solid characters consistently and each of them have a life?
They do, and sometimes you know what, they would be together at the same time. Like I would talk to her on the phone, and it's just like, Lana wants to talk to you. Now I'm talking to Lana. Yeah, so Lana was epic, and it's just like, Sana Rami, I just dreamed and things are not okay. I need you to pray. Like, face the wall and pray. Because someone in your life right now is not safe. Here I am at 3 a.m. facing the wall. Pray. Like praying, guys.
Kapi really more, yeah.
Kapi, like limo. Get up and love this person.
Yo, bro, that's crazy.
And it's and you know, to move on to, you know, like my first time and everything, it's, you know, it brings me great pain to say that she was my first. She was my first, and it happened at her house, and yeah, it was not a bad experience.
Yeah,
it was not a bad experience.
What, like, how far along in that 8-month, like,
did it happen?
Chaos did it happen? Like, were you guys like? Do you feel like you guys were at a good place?
Yeah.
And
we had.
Yeah.
we
So
had
how
it.
long was it?
Like 3 months.
Okay.
2.
So it was before. It wasn't yet deep inside. Like you seeing or
You
yeah.
see, holy breast cancer. No, it was still my
Yeah.
my
My DJ. I'm sleeping with a motherfucking DJ.
Yeah, it was that because
Yeah.
like I remember we were there and she kept wanting it, like she would want it. But you know what, Nish? She did a lot of good things in terms of
No.
physical love,
Okay.
you know, like great kisser, you know, like those things. Like when she brought that thing out of me because I was really shy.
Yeah.
I was really shy.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you were coming from high school. Like, and
Yeah.
that's the thing about, like, starting a relation, like, your first queer experience being, like, right after
high school,
right?
yeah.
It's like, so, yeah, it's it's like very liberating to be with someone who's, like, affectionate,
Yeah.
you know, who opens your heart and your mind
Yeah.
to just, like, no,
She did
feel
those things,
free.
no lie. She did those things.
Yeah.
You know? She did, and the communication was dope. We would talk for hours on phone. We would
Let's just like she had imagined like,
dude, like everything else was fine.
Is
bro.
it?
Besides the lies, that girl could turn me on with just a touch.
Hey, listen.
Like, you know, like when you're sitting there,
Yeah.
JFA.
Yay!
Yay! Yo, I wanna try. Yes.
Let me jump in.
She was that good, like no lie.
Mm.
And then, so she kept on talking about it because we used to visit Eastern Gauteng a lot of times, you know, for like the regions and stuff, you know. So she would be like, sometimes when we were at an accommodation when like other people are outside sleeping or just like she's like, no, she would want us. I'm like, I'm not having my first time.
Oh, this is before.
Yeah, like
Okay, yeah, that's creepy.
Room taba tomorrow accommodate you. No, that is not
Respect me.
Respect me.
Respect. Put some respect on my name.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, no.
Do you feel like this is like deeper, but yeah, continue your story. I want to hear how like the first time actually went.
I'm going.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm going.
That's like
there.
so you step.
Yeah.
So
like, yeah, finally we got to a point where I was at a house. So it's her grandmother's place in Davidton. That's where she and her sister used to live. And then the mother had another house. Mother, I don't know if she was a doctor for real or a nurse. I'm not sure.
Something there.
Something.
Yeah.
So
like
like
medicine.
yeah, and then yeah, man. Also, she was a great cook. She would cook food.
Nice.
I get to
Great
know
cooks, great cooks, guys. Great cooks. Listen, bro. Like if you can cook, the thing is, even if I'm mad at you, I'm trying to show up to your house to eat. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
like you're doing the math. Or no, bro. Like,
no, but yeah, she
would
not
have
them.
put in
She
that.
was.
Yeah,
I don't want to lie. Like she would.
I genuinely believe the way to a person's heart.
Yeah, like she would legit cook for me.
Yeah.
So fine, it got to a point where it was like, okay, she cooked for me. I was there Sunday, we ate, and then be in bed, and we were making out, and it's easy for her to literally turn me on.
Yeah, like you said.
Yeah, so fun. It got to a point when it's like a shit. Because I remember, I'm this kind of person that if I don't know something, when I'm around people who have done it, I don't speak. I listen more than anything.
Oh, okay.
So I was like listening to my friends who experienced.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see when you're in that situation.
What do you do? You know,
Okay,
so like I was
okay,
listening to this friend of mine who were very close from church, you know. So she would tell like stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, no, Kinta this, Kinta that. And I was very honest. I've never been that person who's like,
I know what I'm doing. No, that's true.
No, so
you're very honest about it.
I was. No, I've never done this before. I've never, received, nor have I.
Sure.
So I'd listen, and then when I was in that moment, every single thing that I've heard, every single thing that I've seen, like porn, I did.
Yeah.
I did, and then like in that moment when I was doing it, dog, like I could see, well, okay, I'm doing the right thing, because at some point, she was laying like this side, and like I was doing what I was penetrating with my.
Two-man show.
Yeah. So I was there and then doing the shit,
Yeah.
And then the next thing, this is how I could tell it was that good. Because she literally came on top.
Oh,
and started riding my fingers.
Love it.
Like when she was riding she was riding my fingers, dog.
Love it.
Did I not feel like I had a penis at that
Yeah,
point?
no.
Like,
in
that moment.
In that moment you like this?
Yes. I know how it feels. And she was there, dog. She was on top, like riding. And then when she got to a point where she started shaking and everything, you know how it gets when once the shaking, the Harlem shake takes place. And when it got there, she got off, and then she was like in her zone and stuff, And then I was in my I know what did the shit, because I remember from listening to people, if this is the reaction that you get, then you did. So I was like,
the big O.
I was there sleeping, like laying in the bed, like I did it, And then she kept on whispering in my ear, like you are lying. You've done this before.
Oh my God! I'm gonna say shit.
She kept saying that, like she kept saying, look. Who's ever heard that before? Like you're lying. You've done this before. Like you've done this before.
But to be fair, there's people that you feel like that about. Like, now I'm about to expose because I've been with a lot of people that had never had sexual experiences.
Let me finish it.
Anyway, because now I have a thought.
So like she said that, and then she's like, you were like, and then she came again on the same night.
Listen,
like twice.
I want some of that.
And then again, and then she whispered in my ear. She's like, "Nah, you a beast, dog."
Ooh.
So from then on, I'm
a beast.
She's like, "You're a beast." I'm like, "Beast? And that's a compliment.
That's like big.
Yeah.
So big venting.
I know. And I was so happy when I came back from Dayton. I went to my house and then I called my friend. I'm like, come here, man. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Blow by blow.
Yeah, we
That's
spoke
crazy,
about it,
that's
and
crazy.
you know, yo, bruh, shit.
That's
Like my
wild.
mom was in her bedroom and I was in my bedroom and I was busy telling my friend because my door was closed. And then when my mom literally was about to leave, she's like, did I not die? Yo, man. I died. Yo, bro, I was like, what the hell?
Inside because I am not doing this.
Yeah, she was like, no,
Crazy.
but I later on found out that no, she didn't live literally. Yeah.
Yeah, but she had bits and pieces.
Like,
she knew. It's giving.
Yeah,
We'll
but
still do.
yeah, man. But
That's
that's
crazy.
That's
That's your first time.
Yeah,
Was she also your first heartbreak? Do you feel like when you found out all of these things?
Yeah, she
it
was
just
because I remember the time when it really got to a point where I saw that this girl was playing me because she was bruh, we came back from church. We were there and then she was laying on the couch with this other girl that she's now starting to give interest to from our church who shares a birthday
Also,
with me.
this time is giving predator.
Yeah.
It's giving looking for a young.
No, but then that girl was older and had money.
I guess no.
So
but it's giving.
Una, because I remember when I had the conversation with the girl, she was like, you know what, ne? Lina was just as played as you were by this girl. Like I would send her money, I would do this, and only then we're like, okay, she's a fraud.
Crazy.
Yeah, and to get to a point where I was like, okay, this is it for me. I was literally laying in bed with her, and then I listened to Sarah Bareilles' Gravity, and I've listened to this song so many times, but in that moment, I understood every single thing that was sang by that woman. Yo, keleditswe ka mo, iye ka mo. That was like, you know what, Kishab. And then the next day, Kashlapa. Her mom,
You were done.
yeah, her mom was featured up, and then she wanted me to eat, so I was like, okay, fine, let me eat. After I ate,
That was it.
that was it. She tried contacting
That's
me,
crazy.
and I was like that.
That's wild.
Yeah, but then from
That
then
is
on-
wild, bro. But
Yeah,
let's
Yeah, we'll have
continue
that.
in the next episode.
Yeah, man.
Any
I mean,
closing five words?
5 words. Closing.
Yeah.
God is love.
And love is God.
Yeah, man. But then
man.
just to
stay
close,
curious. For me, it's
Yeah.
like stay curious about yourself.
Yeah, don't close off.
Don't be like life is not black and white, guys.
It is.
You know, there's like
There's the
the
rainbow.
heavy,
There's a rainbow.
you know, there's the heavy middle, there's like a heavy gray, like sometimes mixture.
Mm.
Sometimes it's, you know,
Mm.
so be curious. For me, curiosity is like a big deal.
Dude.
With sex, with relationships, with yourself, with
With
friendships.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stay
man.
curious.
Stay curious, man. Let's cheers to our second episode. And guys, man, we love you so much, man. Thank you for your support,
love.
watching and everything. Lady buttons are double, click, like, follow.
All of those things. Please do them. Please do them.
Please, guys.
Share this with your friends.
Yeah,
have
yeah.
conversations with your friends about what we talked about.
Mhm.
Like, say something.
Yeah,
Do something.
yeah,
Don't just watch.
yeah.
Alright.
From us at
Stud Bros.
the Stud Bros
Podcast.
Podcast. Yeah, we love you, man.
So,
Cheers, man, to our
cheers.
second
Amo.
episode.
Tango.
Tango.